it's going to work out. I think it's going to work. It's got to work out one way or the other. We know it's going to work out. But you were of great help, and other things. But in particular, trade. The trade is the. Kelly's telling me from Boeing, it's the largest order of jets in the history of Boeing. That's pretty good. And that's 140. Was that a 140 or 160? Well, yeah, but you're right. It's actually 200, including the 40, so it's over $200 billion. But 160 in terms of the jets, that's fantastic. So that's a record, Kelly. And congratulations to Boeing. Get those planes out there. Get them out there. But I just want to thank you. We've been friends for a long time, long before politics. Well, for you it was politics. For me it wasn't, right? But we've been friends for a long time, and this is an outstanding man. He's a great man, and we're going to help each other. The United States is in a very strong position militarily. We have the best equipment anywhere in the world. You're buying a lot of that equipment, actually, and I think we're going to see some of it in action tomorrow at the, we won't call it an air fair, but it's going to be sort of an air fair. We're going to be shown a display that's going to be incredible. They have the latest and the greatest of our planes and just about everything else. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun and very interesting. But I just want to thank you for the friendship, for the long-time friendship. And again, long before any of this stuff, we just liked each other. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But we always had a very special relationship. And we came from Saudi Arabia, where we have another great man over there that's a friend of yours. And you two guys get along so well and like each other. You sort of remind me a little bit of each other, if you want to know the truth. They're both tall, handsome guys that happen to be very smart. But he's also a very special guy, and it's good to see all the relationships forming in the Middle East, because the Middle East is really being talked about all over the world, and we're having a lot to do with it. We're helping a lot, but they're doing a tremendous job. So I just want to thank everybody very much for being here. I want to thank the media. The media has been very fair, actually, and it's a great honor to be with you. This is, you take a look at this room. This room is the real deal. That's called white marble. It's very hard to buy. Believe me, I know very well, because you try to buy it, you can't buy it. And you just take a look at what you have here. It's been incredible what you've been able to build as a nation. And we're with you all the way, and you know that.
Thank you. The ceremony has now come to an end.
Now, to recap some of the headlines from that presser with the president, he says that the Boeing order is the largest in history. The total order is over $200 billion. And he also says he discussed Iran with Qatar. He discussed Russia and Ukraine with Qatar. We're going to bring back in now Annmarie Hordern to recap a little bit of what's going on under the surface here throughout this trip in the Middle East. What did you make of the more open conversation that the president has been sharing, particularly as it pertains to Qatar?
Well, I think the president is just really outlining how he sees the region. One, it's a place to do deals like this massive Boeing deal that we have been highlighting for over a week at Bloomberg, and $200 billion. That does sound like that is more than 100 wide-body jets. The second, I would say, is that he sees the region as a place to mediate global conflicts. He said he spoke to the emir about Iran. The president earlier today was also speaking about Iran. He went even further to say that Iran cannot just have a nuclear weapon, but also that they need to cut off financing to terrorist organizations in the region like Hamas, Lebanese Hezbollah, and the Houthis. On top of that, he said they discussed Russia and Ukraine. And the Gulf, of course, has been a place that has been trying to mediate this conflict. Russia does not view Europe, does not view even Switzerland as fair negotiators to try to mediate this conflict. So they have been relying on the region, more specifically on Saudi Arabia. And we should note that the president did say on Air Force One on his way over from Riyadh to Doha that he has a full day tomorrow, fully stacked when it comes to going to the United Arab Emirates. But he did say if Putin were to go to Istanbul and he could save lives and go meet him, he would. So the president kept that window open of potentially peeling off on this trip or adding another stop to this trip to bring him to Istanbul. But all of these conversations are happening in the Gulf. And I think that is really pivotal right now for Trump 2.0 if you want to understand where he sees the place for economic relationships and also mediators for big geopolitical conflicts. It's here in the region. It's a big paradigm shift of the post-war order.